Far out in the middle of the ocean, hundreds of miles from land, some of the world's most complex factories are standing above the waves. These are offshore oil rigs, massive steel and concrete platforms designed to drill, extract, process, and move oil and natural gas from deep beneath the seabed. But an oil rig is not just a machine. It is a floating industrial city. It has power systems, water treatment, living quarters, control rooms, cranes, pipelines, safety systems, and workers who keep everything running day and night. Before an oil rig ever reaches the ocean, engineers spend years designing it. The platform must survive powerful waves, storms, saltwater corrosion, strong winds, and constant vibration from heavy machinery. Some rigs are fixed to the seabed with giant steel legs. Others float in deep water and are held in position by anchors, cables, and advanced positioning systems. The deeper the water, the more complicated the engineering becomes. On deepwater projects, the design can take longer than the actual construction. Engineers must calculate the weight of every module, the strength of the hull, the movement of the sea, and the pressure coming from wells thousands of feet below the surface. Once the design is approved, construction begins inside massive shipyards. Huge steel sections are cut, shaped, welded, and assembled into blocks. These blocks are then lifted by heavy cranes and joined together like pieces of a giant puzzle. The base of the platform is built first. On floating production systems, this base can include huge columns several stories tall, designed to keep the platform stable even in rough seas. After the hull is completed, the topside modules are built separately. These are the working parts of the rig. They include the oil and gas processing plant, the power plant, utility systems, drilling equipment, control rooms, and crew living quarters. Each module can weigh thousands of tons. When they are ready, heavy lift cranes carefully raise them into position and place them on the hull. This is one of the most delicate stages of the entire build, because every piece must align perfectly. Once the main structure is complete, the rig is transported to its offshore location. Some platforms are carried by heavy lift vessels, while others are towed across oceans before being installed at the oil field. But the platform alone cannot produce oil. It must be connected to wells and pipelines under the sea. On the seabed, specialized equipment called subsea trees are placed on top of the wells. These control the flow of oil and gas coming from deep underground. Risers and pipelines are then connected, allowing the oil and gas to travel from the seabed up to the platform. Inside the control room, operators monitor the entire system. From computer screens, they can watch pressure levels, open and close valves, control flow rates, and detect problems before they become dangerous. Because the platform is so far from land, it must be self-sufficient. It generates its own electricity, purifies its own water, stores supplies, and supports workers for weeks at a time. Life on an oil rig is demanding. Crews often work 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, during rotations that can last 2 or 3 weeks. Workers arrive by helicopter or supply ship, go through safety briefings, and then live on the platform until their rotation ends. Every shift begins with a meeting. The crew reviews the condition of the rig, the work plan for the day, production updates, and any safety risks. On an offshore platform, even a small mistake can affect the entire operation. That is why maintenance is constant. Engineers inspect equipment, repair systems, monitor drilling activity, and prepare for emergencies. The goal is not only to fix problems, but to prevent them before they happen. When everything works properly, an offshore rig can produce thousands of barrels of oil per day. The oil is processed on the platform, then sent to shore through pipelines or loaded onto tankers. After decades of service, a rig eventually reaches the end of its working life. At that point, it must be safely decommissioned. The wells are sealed, equipment is removed, and the structure is either dismantled, recycled, or sometimes repurposed as an artificial reef. Some retired rigs become new underwater habitats, giving coral, fish, and marine life a solid structure to grow around. From design to construction, from deep-sea installation to daily operation, offshore oil rigs are among the most impressive engineering projects on Earth. They are factories, power stations, homes, and survival machines all in one, built to operate in one of the harshest environments on the planet.